Magnificat pushing on ahead of Russia, ahead of Krukov.
Jonsson third, and he's got the tempo. When he wants to up that tempo, David, Jonsson will be ready to explode, put the turbos on later.
Well, we saw in the individual sprint he chose a particular part of the hill to do that, but it didn't in the end serve him well because he was out double poled. Round they come now into the complex, rising up. This is a really interesting piece of course design, similar to what they did actually in 2003. Sweden on the right, Russia on the left, France in third place at the moment.
Now Jonsson's got to feel good about those skis. He was third and then now very quickly on the descent up to first.
So the opening men to take their last rotation. So Jonsson will be handing over to Markus Hellner for his final lap. The Russians, that'll be Krukov handing back to Petukov. And Austria, as you can see, up into third place at that transition. Just got a little bit caught in traffic there, but nonetheless, it's Harold Burum now, who's just about in fourth place. So that's a good move by them. And Germany need to do something now. Tim Schanke, this is his last rotation, and I think Schanke, if the Germans have got any chance of a medal, has got to do something dramatic on this lap.
I think you're right about Schanke. He did this at the Olympics, if you remember, but he needs to get himself better placed. Schanke down in sixth place.
But you can see Hellner is the one who's really pushing, as he has done on every one of his laps. Devon Kershaw out of picture to the right there, moving. Well, there he is, just on the right-hand side, being followed by the Frenchman in just about fourth place, Jean-Marc Gaillard.
Well, Schanke, David, he tried to put on a turn of pace, but he's back down in eighth position. But coming through now wide, Schanke, seventh, sixth, fifth.
Kazakhstan, Chebotko. Well placed. The Kazakhs have had good truck craft through this race. They've not got themselves involved in too much. And remember, it'll be Poltaranin on the last leg. There goes Hellner.
Not much room for error. You need to be careful. That was that Kershaw with Poltarainen?
No, Chebotko.
Chebotko, sorry, yeah.
And Hellner determined to stay out front and make this as hard as he can. But all credit to the Russians, the specialist sprinters, Alexei Petukov not being phased at all. Neither is Chebotko. And look at this, Mike. They've opened up a meter, 2 meters, 3 meters. And here they go again onto the big push, and this is where Petukov goes ahead here and looking to hand over the advantage to Krukov. Last exchange is not that far away. Snow now intensifying, but that's not going to cause them a problem at this stage, and Petukov just easing slightly, and that's allowed the others, including Canada in fifth place, to just get a little bit closer. He didn't see that through.
He didn't. I was so impressed with Dusan Kozicek there. He went from ninth all the way up into, well, he's third now, fourth and now third.
So Petukov now pushing. Chebotko there as well. The Swedes who've been always there thanks to Markus Hellner. And as you say, Kozicek is going to hand over to Ales Rajin. It's the first time they've really put themselves in the race at all. And Russia, Sweden, Kazakhstan. Czech Republic, and then Canada, then Italy. And Germany, well, they haven't been able to go the pace, and really, Axel Teichmann, no chance from that distance back, not with the pace that the front men can produce.
Now, Tim Sharka, he went the long way round, David. He threw out all of his energy, taking the long path round. Well, I suppose he had to do that, but it was a poor start.
Poltaranin, for the first time, Kazakhstan go into the lead, being shadowed quite comfortably by the Olympic champion, Krukov. And now trying to move forward again, Alex Harvey. Just to reiterate, the winners, of course, of the last championship, team sprint, Norway, but not represented here. Germany, who were the silver medalists in Vancouver, but really out of this. Morilov and Petukov took the bronze, so Petukov's here with a chance. In Oslo, it was a classic sprint, so Canada, Kershaw and Harvey taking that from Norway. And Russia were represented on that occasion by Pajinski and Krukov here with Petukov. And it's Krukov following Poltaranin, Emil Jonsson in third place in white for Sweden.
Look at that, there's nothing in it. There's still only 3 seconds separating the lot. Poltaranin, he's kept this strong. Jonsson tried his turbo gear change, but it didn't work this time.
Alex Harvey, and then for Italy, Federico Pellegrino for the home nation. It would be terrific on this Sunday if they could get into a medal position. The Italians yet to medal at their own championships here. And Pellegrino, again, a sufferer in the individual sprint, ending up here only 12th. But he's young, he's 22 years of age, and perhaps these big championships coming just a little bit early, he will strengthen. But Poltaranin leading, looking good there, pushes, accelerates, takes on Jonsson and said, right, you want to catch me? Now let's have a go at this. And sitting behind in third place, Krukov, remember how well his skis were prepared. Remember as he came to the Wiesmann roller, how he just moved up almost effortlessly and took the lead in the last 170.
This is Decision Hill. It's the decisive moment of the race. Jonsson wanting to stay on the left side where the track is slightly better. He had the option to go wide.
And the option is being taken there by Alex Harvey of Canada, who's up into bronze medal position, or at least vying with Nikita Krukov for bronze, and it suddenly slackens off for a moment. Pellegrino trying to get back into this, then just behind, representing France, their anchorman, that's Maurice Magnificat, but now it spins into individual Indian file. Poltaranin is leading them a merry dance here.
Another good move from Poltaranin. He wanted space so that he didn't allow drafting. The faster skier tucked in behind. He didn't allow it to happen yet.
Emil Jonsson, and you know where they are. Here we go. It's up. Look at Krukov's skis. Can he get through? Yes, he's going for the centre line there between Jonsson and between Poltaranin. Emil Jonsson now, freestyle sprinter, the Sprint World Cup leader in front there, and holding on as he comes to the line. But it's Krukov on the right, Jonsson on the left, and Krukov now using that Russian power to make it double gold. And Jonsson gets a silver, and Kazakhstan and Canada in a photo for third place.
Oh, what a finish. Jonsson closed the door on it. Well, it was Poltaranin, and of course it was Krukov, and I think that was a little naughty. He went all the way to the right, but so the Russian had to go all the way to, well, his left, our right.
But Krukov is immensely confident, and after winning the individual competition, he said, how did you enjoy it? He said, I enjoy everything. I love Italy.
I love Italy now. It's brought him luck. Look at this, Jonsson closing to his right, closing them both off.
Yeah, trying to shut the door there on Krukov, eventually forcing Krukov, and Krukov doing the right thing, the legal thing, but it really sort of impeded a little bit on Poltaranin, with Alex Harvey coming up to try and vie for the bronze medal, but it's Russia from Sweden, and whoa, the boot of Kazakhstan for me just ahead there at the finish of the Canadians.
What a pity for Team Canada, just knocked out there, if that is right.
Well, unofficially, we've got it on our computer that Kazakhstan have taken the bronze. Here you can see Krukov's power, the double poling, and there Jonsson has nothing more to give. And the lunge from Poltoranin, and in a sense I feel quite happy for Poltoranin, having had such bad luck in the individual sprint.
I am, so it was really bad luck he had in that sprint.
And that's Kazakhstan's first medal of the championships.
Two gold for Krukov.
And there you can see the photo for the bronze medal, far side Kazakhstan. And so Sweden on the medal table, but in silvers.
Silver. Jonsson, he tried, he put everything into it, but this man, the stronger man on the dash for the line.
Russia, king of the sprints. Well, on the left there, Petukov, on the right, Krukov. And this is just what the Russians needed less than a year before Sochi. So very shortly, back to Alpine action.